DreAllDay.com.
What up, everybody? Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. The topic of this video, I'm going to talk thermostats and thermometers. And this is a topic that I addressed in my book, Work on Your Game. If you don't have my book, Work on Your Game, you like audio books, of course we got an audio book, physical book, digital book. And yes, that is 100% me on the audio book. So get the book one way or another, just get it. But this topic here, thermostats and thermometers, I want to talk about two different types of people that we come across in life. And everybody's going to fit into one category or another. So really, you're going to be assessing yourself here. In your house right now, wherever you live, your apartment, your studio, your mansion, whatever, we all have some kind of thermostat or thermometer system, right? You might have the Nest. In the place I'm in now, we got the Nest system where you can connect it to your phone and you can control the temperature from your phone. I like that. In some places, place I lived before this, you had to walk over to the thing and you had to turn it, you had to push the button yourself on the thing. But anyway, a thermometer. We all know what a thermometer is, right? When you were young, back in the day, if you were sick, well, I guess they still do it now. If you're sick or you're feeling sick, someone gives you a thermometer. You go to the doctor, your mom might have one in the crib. You put it in your mouth and you got to hold it under your tongue for like 5 minutes. And then what does it do? It tells you your temperature. And even in your house, it's the same thing. There's a thermometer inside that air, what do they call it? The AC system, AC heat system, whatever it's called. There's a thermometer that tells you what's the temperature. What's the temperature in your body right now? What's the temperature in the apartment? What's the temperature in the house? It tells you what's going on. That's what a thermometer does. It assesses what's going on and it reports the news back to you. And if you think of people, think of yourself, think of some people that maybe there are a lot of people who are thermometers in life. And what they do is they see what's going on and they talk about it. Right? You watch the news, those are thermometers. They see what happened and they tell you what happened. Hey, this is going on. This crime is taking place. This team played against this team. This person said this. This person reported this on Twitter. We're going to talk about this topic right here. Thermometers are people who see what's going on, talk about what's going on, and they just report it out to the world so everybody else can see it. Now, the second type of person is what we call a thermostat. Now, a thermostat sometimes is all coupled together with the thermometer, right? The Nest system that I got in my place, or if any of you got like an AC central air or central heating unit in your house, you got that one little box right there, right? It has a thermostat, it has a thermometer, it tells you the temperature, and it has a thermostat, which can control the temperature. What does the thermostat do? The thermostat uses the thermometer's reporting, because the thermometer tells you, it's 70 degrees in the house right now, and the thermostat says, okay, we want it to be 75, so we're going to turn the heat on. So it's heat things up right now based on the report coming from the thermometer. Or if the thermostat says, we want it to be 60 degrees, but it's 70, we're going to cool the place down, turn the AC on and cool the place down at this time because that's the way that we want it. The thermostat controls the situation. The thermostat takes the reading of what's going on, the reporting of the news, and it decides, we're going to do this, or we're going to do this, or we're going to take this action, we're going to do that thing. Now, if you think of people, and the metaphor for the people that are thermostats, they see what's going on. They do notice what's going on the same way the thermometer notices what's going on. But the thermostat, instead of just looking at it, instead of just seeing it, instead of just talking about it, instead of just, being subject to whatever's going on, the thermostat says, we're going to change this situation. We're going to adjust this situation to our liking. I'm gonna make this how I want. I'm gonna rearrange this place. See, the thermometer walks into a room and the furniture is set up a certain way, and they say, okay, well, this is how the furniture is. We're gonna deal with it. The thermostat walks into the room, looks at the furniture, and says, let's rearrange this because I want the couch to be over there, and I want the bed over here, and I want the kitchen to be right here, and we're gonna move that lamp over to the corner over there. The thermostat says we're gonna change the situation to however I want it. Thermometer just looks at it and says, I'm just going to accept it as it is. Now, I'm not telling you that either one of these is better than the other, but the point number 3 that I'm making here is you got to ask yourself what type of person you have been up to this point, what type of person you're being right now, and who do you want to be in the future? Do you want to be the person who sees the situation and just accepts it as it is and just deals with it as it is? And understand there are times in life where you're going to have to just accept it as it is because there's nothing you can do about it. You just got to take it. Like right now, I wish it was bright and sunny because I had better lighting for this video, but it's kind of cloudy outside, and that's just what I got to deal with. I can't move the clouds out of the way. Sometimes you just got to deal with what it is. But there are other times in life when you have a chance to change that situation. You go into a car dealership and you ask, how much is this car? And they say, well, the car is $50,000. And you like, well, I want to pay $45,000. And they say, well, usually we get $50,000 for this car. Are you going to just accept it and pay the $50,000, or are you going to negotiate till you get to the $45,000? Again, there's a raw example that I'm using there, but the point that I'm making still stands. Are you going to be the person who changes the situation, or at least works or tries to change the situation to your liking, get it how you want it? Or are you going to just accept things as they are? That's the difference between a thermometer and the thermostat in life. And the thermostats are usually people who get what they want. The thermostats are the leaders. The thermostats are the dictators. Thermostats are the people who end up living how they want to live, because they take a situation that might not be ideal and they make it work for how they want it. You got to ask yourself what type of person you are, have been, and will be. Work on your game. DreAllDay.com. My book, Work on Your Game, Using the Pro Athlete Mindset to Dominate in Business, Sports, and Life, is available now where all books are sold, physical, digital, and of course the audiobook, 100% done by me. You have learned from these philosophies, the mental game, business, sports, life, anything you do, this is the book for you. Go get it now and work on your game. Dre all day.